we are at the beginning of a wrong side. CC2 is the first yarn here, and we're going to work with CC2. And we need to create the loop with CC1, which is usually, or previous rows, was here at the color change, but now our MC is at the color change because we worked all the way to the next color change. So CC1 is coming from the left, but we are going to create a loop and work all the way back. So actually our CC1 is supposed to be at the end of the row. So pretend it's at the end of the row and take your CC2 and take your ball of CC1 over CC2 and back to the right. Okay, and we are creating the loop, but the loop is starting very close here because it starts at the first color change, not the second. Let's do it again just to clear the confusion here. So CC2 is our working yarn at the beginning of a wrong side. And CC1, which is really close here, just at the color change, because this is where we changed between CC1 and CC2, is actually going to be worked all the way to the end of the wrong side. So let's pretend that CC1 is at the end of the wrong side where it's supposed to be. And from that point, we're going to create the little fold and hold it here in place. So we're going to take CC1 over and under CC2, creating the little fold here, holding it in place, and let's work purl with CC2. We're going to just purl the first stitch to hold CC1 in place. So this is our little fold, and you can see that the ball of yarn CC1 will wait for us at the beginning of the right side, at the end of the wrong side, and we will have this loop to work from the color change all the way back. So let's purl all the stitches. Just make sure nothing here is loose. I'm going to give my CC2 a little tag and just work, purl the stitches to the color change marker. So I work to the color change marker, and I'm taking out the marker and working the number of stitches that I need to add to my CC section here, and place the marker back on the right hand needle. And now I need to change color to continue working the pattern. And this is again a little bit different. We don't have the MC here, so it's not really a color change, it's a yarn change. And because we only worked 2 yarns, because the MC did not participate on the right side, it means that we only worked with 2 yarns this row, the CC2 and CC1, and this is why right at the first color change marker we reach the loop. So we're going to take CC2 and bring it over, take the loop underneath, the loop of CC1 underneath, and actually we need to take CC2 and bring it to the right so we can start working with the loop. So again, we're going to take CC2 into the loop and to the right, and CC1, the strand of the loop, is coming from underneath CC2. So when I work the first purl stitch, you can see that I'm going to catch CC2 here at this point, which is what I want to do. So I'm working with my loop strand here. I work the first stitch, maybe the second stitch. I'm going to take CC2 and pull it so there's no gap and no loose stitches here. And now we need to work in pattern. So I did not need to work this, to purl this stitch. I need to purl 3 and slip the stitches, the double wrap stitches, and purl 3 and slip the double wrap stitches, and I'm going to continue in pattern to the other color change marker. So continue working as the pattern tells you until we reach the second color change, and all of these stitches are going to be worked with the loop. So every time you need to just pull the loop, we're going to have like the whole row here all the way to the other color change marker. So give yourself a lot of yarn to work with and continue working with CC1 strand of loop. I reached the number of stitches I needed before the color change marker. I'm going to take out the marker and place it on my right hand needle, and this is the new color change place. Now we want to continue working with our CC1 because that's the color and the yarn we use for the Intarsia, but still we have a color change here, and we want to bring the MC to this point, because on the next row we're going to need to start working with the MC from this point. And also we don't want to jump too much ahead and leave the MC behind. So MC always have to come with us to this color change spot. So let's take our CC1 strand of the loop, and this time we're going to take MC over this yarn, because we want to make sure that when we work the next stitch we're catching the MC in place. If we're going to take it under, then we're not going to catch it, so we're going to take it over, and I'm going to work the first stitch and the second stitch, and this time I don't want to pull the MC and make everything shorter. I did not close any gap here. I need to have a little strand of yarn here at the wrong side to bring the MC from where it was to the new spot. So I am not pulling anything. I want this strand of yarn to not pull the stitches together. I want to leave it room to be flexible. Okay, so let it lay here, and it is caught right here at the color change spot, waiting for us for the next row. And we're going to continue working with our CC1 and purl all the stitches and work the row, the rest of the row, to the beginning of the round marker. We reached the beginning of the row, the end of the row, the beginning of the round marker, and we're going to pull. Again, I can see that my yarn here is over the loop, so I don't want to have a knot. I'm going to take my yarn through the loop just to make sure that the loop is open and there's not going to be a knot here. So just pull your loop until it's gone. And here we don't want a gap, so we are going to pull it a little bit tight. And this is the end of your last wrong side of the repeat.